Feel me?
This shit done. Ain't nothing under this hat. It's only scalp. It's all scalp under this hat.
You got the Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I got nothing under this hat, bro.
Bravo?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, you can rock out. You know, you know how I do. Yo. Another episode of Day to Day Talks, man. Here with Brooklyn's own Bones Finesse, man. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you, man?
I'm good, man. So, man, we definitely had to do this interview because we've been talking about it, man. I've been going through your music, going through your catalog stuff. You release a lot of good tracks. But tell us a little bit about being from the East and, you know what I mean, just the whole musical influence and how you got to this point. I know you 12, but you know what I mean, still tell us how you arrived here.
Don't tell them I'm that young, cause
two.
They gonna start thinking otherwise. But damn, see, coming from where I'm from, the East, it's you never know what you walk into, especially growing up and then knowing certain people. Feel me? Because there's a lot of talent in East New York.
Yeah.
But the street would just hide that so much. So you really won't know who's really the talented person or who really, until somebody really step on their lane. That's one thing I saw.
Right.
East. Second, as for personal me, growing up in the East, it's trials and tribulations. I wouldn't be who I am today without going through situations in the East. I mean, now with the music, it's I know how to shift shapes everything that I've been through into the music. So it's I've been doing music even before I even came to the East too.
Wow.
So I'm not even from the East too.
You're not from the East? You're a
Flatbush born
transplant.
baby.
Oh, Flatbush, the 90s?
Huh?
Around the reggae singers.
East 21st.
Oh, East 20. Hey, what's that? What area
Park
is that?
side.
Oh, Parkside. Yeah. That's when they play soccer and all that on the other side.
The entrance to Project
Yeah. Caton and all that.
Facts.
Yeah, I had 3 shorties over there. I ain't gonna lie. One summer was lit.
I ain't moved from there till I was 11, but being close to a teenager, you starting to know more, acknowledge more.
Okay.
So that's where I really got in love with the music. I found a whole new wave to talk more, experience myself more. My grandmother died, so that's what really got me into the music as well. So yeah.
So
that's
where your style come from?
My style?
Yeah.
Shit. My style is just all me, but it's if you listen, you would know. Feel me? Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Feel me? Probably a talk, save you my day one man.
Right.
And we been through a whole lot of shit together and you end up switching on me.
Right.
Feel me? It's different hints, hidden gems in the music of certain shit that I learned that I can't really tell nobody, but it would be
why you not telling
message.
people?
Huh?
Why not?
Because people, I feel if you really tell somebody point blank, yo, this is what it is.
Right.
They really won't get it as much as a cryptic message.
So why not put it in the music?
That's kind of what I vision what I want to do. Feel me? Also, in music videos. Feel me? I don't want just them to catch the words. And just be nah, he's saying some shit. I want them to put the words with the picture. Make it all into a movie. It's bigger than what it really is.
All right. How much is facts? How much is fiction?
75% facts. 25% you could say is fiction. Feel me? I tell people that my music be cat. Feel me?
That's good.
Feel me? Because certain shit be going on.
Right.
X, Y, and Z. But it's it's real life. It's what I go through. I can't sugarcoat that.
Right.
How else would I ever think of the words to say? How else would I ever have that emotion in that song? Feel me? Or even if you feel a certain emotion from me, how would you feel that emotion? Because obviously, we felt that shit together. Because you feeling how I felt.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So so tell us about the process. Tell us when can we expect the EP? What's going on?
EP?
I'm gluing a lot of songs together. I'm not seeing the EP though. So I want to know where the EP at so we can say, okay, this is a project. We did it. All right, let's do this. All right.
I'll say that being that as much as I work, feel me, I could really just drop an EP, but like more planned out, I would give y'all at least like up to August. I'll probably like the beginning of August. Fair. I'll drop a tape.
I like August.
Or I'll probably drop a project. Being that one, like it's already a new chapter for me.
Okay.
I mean, I just turned 26 2 weeks ago, June 13th.
Dang. So happy birthday.
Thank you, bro. So like it's a new chapter. In the past 2 weeks, I'm learning new things. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So it's like I want to experience, like not experience, but I want to explore more of what I learned than what I've been doing.
Right.
So now I'm just trying to find a new process, new wave, and I believe that me being a fast learner and everything, it'll take me up to a month, which is July right here, and then August.
Okay, so we can expect it. When's when we shooting the next video? What's the next single? Out. You gotta feed the streets something. You know what I mean?
Next single, sheesh. Alright, next single, it's called I'm With It, right? But then I also do have a video dropping. It's a little surprise to y'all. I really wasn't going to say nothing.
Okay.
I just posted on the gram and just let y'all. But it's a little surprise to y'all. It should be dropping about next week, 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
Feel me?
Nice. So your sound. So you mentioned artists in the East. Like, what's some artists in the East just off the top of your head that you can name that, you know what I mean? You're like, all right, we next up. No.
All right. I got my boy Trilla B. Mm-hmm. Sleepy, even though we in a little situation. He the original Sleepy too. Feel me? So free sleep. Right? I fuck with artists like my son Rocco Ballin. Mm-hmm. Right? JB Reap. Everybody that M Shaker. Everybody that I do music with is everybody that I really grew up with. So it's like that connection is there, that love is there. As far as other people, like outside of the hood and whatever, I'm open to working with anybody. Yeah. They just got to show me that they really about the music.
All right. So I see you got a lot of like a melodic kind of sound, and you know, it's very reminiscent of like a Roddy, and you know what I mean, like a Cash, you know what I mean, like those guys. Yeah. Okay. I say yeah because I don't even know who Cowboy is. Who Cowboy? See, this is.
I'm with the gang. I'm with the motherfuckers. You think?
Oh, okay. I like that kid. All right, cool.
Chicago.
All right, yeah. See, you could tell I'm showing my age because I don't even. You know what I mean? I was about to ask you for code words. I just heard. You know what I mean? All I know, I think the last phrase I stopped at was like "say less." Now they got all these other cool phrases.
Say less.
They got
It's quiet.
It's quiet. Wait, what's the other one they use all the time? Type shit. Yeah,
like you agreeing with somebody.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
So like niggas be like, yo, what's your mood today? Oh, my mood is on getting drunk type shit. Feel me?
Like it's like agree. It's like saying okay.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, all right. This is like a whole language. They're gonna have to y'all
got a whole new dictionary out
here.
I'm
like, I feel like I'm making out with E40 kids. It's crazy. But aside from that, and you know what I mean, shout out to Go Ink Studio. Rich the engineer, you know, everybody here. How is it like you really understanding everything by being around it so much? Like understanding how songs are led, understanding how things are chopped, understanding how, you know, sounds and effects are put on things and, you know, presets and all these other important things. How is it helping you with your music personally? Is it helping you by sitting in sessions and doing stuff?
I'll say that each session that I sit in and I spectate on, feel me, or each session that I personally work on myself, it teaches me a do and a don't all the time. Feel me? Because you could also, it's like mistakes is always known to happen. Mistakes is always prone. So if anything happens, as in me recording you and a mistake happens, I will get that as, okay, future references. That can't happen in my session. That can't happen in your session. That can't happen in nowhere else. So I'm learning as I go. Far as me being an artist and me finding my routes into creativity and all that, I learn from other people. You seeing other people work, that's like saying putting yourself in a building with a whole bunch of get money people. Okay. You're going to expect yourself to start getting money because you're getting the knowledge of that. Feel me? me working around great artists, working around good people with work ethic, the great music ethic and all that, that teaches me how to become a better artist, because I probably could see as somebody writing in the corner. All they do is write the whole session, feel me? But they making sure that the lyrics is pristine, they lyrics is, feel me? Like, they got the right delivery, all that. That teaches my work ethic. Like, nah, I should be more like him. Because somebody else in the other eye point of view, they'll probably be like, nah, fuck that nigga. He ain't on the type of level that I'm on. So you always got to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. No matter whether you're working with them, working against them, or you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? As part of me being creative, as far as, how can I say it? I don't want to say as like a soul artist, but like as a helper, because I do engineer as well. So
yeah.
Feel me? So as an engineer, as somebody behind the scenes, it's like you always got to give like your ones and twos as well. Like communication is very much key. So it's like, if you, same way, like as they manager, feel me? Like they manager tell them, nah, I don't like that line.
Yeah.
I don't like da. You got to give your input as well, because then it's also a trust that you building with your artists as well, your clients as well. So it's like it gets harder, but then it gets easier.
Right. And how like, what is like a collab, like you like, yo, this is the collab I want right now. Like, tell me about it. Like, who is the person right now? One person, singular person that you can collab with right now that you like, this is my collab I want.
One singular person. I don't know if a lot of people is in tune with her, but it's a talent from Baltimore.
Okay.
His name Shorty.
Shorty. Okay.
I feel like his melodies or like his rhyme schemes, everything like he bring to the table, it really be on point. And he's sharp. Like he really sharp with the music.
Shorty.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta look him up. I definitely be disconnected sometimes with stuff.
Nah, yeah. He fake a young artist, but then he like in between. He a little older than me.
Oh, okay. So you've been doing it a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
So what? So aside from the EP August, you know what I mean, we got video dropping soon.
Video dropping in like a week, next 2 weeks.
All right, cool. So by that time it'll be sped up. So you got about a week.
A week, yeah.
So it'll be dropping in a week. All right. So after that video, it's like, what's the plan? Because I know it's like a lot of like, how do you make your sound so different from everybody else that's coming along?
Honestly, I'm glad that you asked that too, because it's really all of who I look up to. For me, my inspiration with this music may not be the same person those other people look up to.
Got you.
And the type of people that I look up to, like their studies was top tier studies. Like they became musical genius off of what they did.
Right.
Like you literally could go through the timeline and really see, for instance, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's my number one. That's my top one.
Wow, okay.
He told Catherine, I want to be the greatest in the world. He didn't necessarily say, I want to break up with my brothers. I want to become a solo artist.
Right.
He just said, I wanted to be the greatest in the world. So happened to be that the family had their own separate. They got older. They got married and whatever. And he still continued with his thing. And whatever he said, he envisioned, he put it down.
Right.
Feel me? That's called being a manifestor, a prophet. Feel me? Kanye West, that's my number 2. See, he got the game by making the beats. If I can't get in through the first way of rapping, I'm gonna put my foot on their necks by making the beats. They gotta have to fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like they know how to up their level. And me watching them as young kids, because those are my top 2 favorite artists.
Okay,
me watching them as young kids and whatever. I used to sit and watch Michael in front of the TV.
Wow.
Merch. Ask my moms. Ask my sister. Ask anybody. I look up to him. I could tell you facts about him. You can ask me a random question. Not no glazing, no dick riding shit, but like that's real.
What's glazing? You say glazing?
Yeah, like
that's
same as dick riding. Like,
all right, no glazing. Dang, I'm no longer mad words. I'm about to write these down. This is crazy.
But like, not no
I'm like,
glazing.
I don't know what's going on. I said, But that's fire though. I'm a big
Like, you
Kanye
gotta give
West
credit where
supporter.
it's due. So.
Yeah. These are ghosts, but it's so interesting that you pick those two artists.
Right.
You being somebody younger in that spectrum, because people they're like, oh nah, Pop Smoke, or like it's like
right.
you know what I mean? They naming people that they directly have a correlation with. Is like being 26 and knowing Michael Jackson and knowing Kanye and kind of like how he was moving when he was moving and he's still moving. It's kind of impressive because most people wouldn't go there, especially with artists. So that means that your musical influence reflects what you want to be. You know what I mean? You're trying to be that top tier artist. You're trying to be that person that's people are looking at and people are envisioning themselves to be. So how do you separate? Because this is the big part, especially with stuff. How do you separate the street aspect from the music? Because sometimes a lot of talented artists, they get caught up in the street nonsense and not doing the work. Like, yo, go to work, do the work, keep the streets there, but knowing when to kind of
separate.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to code switch.
Code switch.
Yeah. You gotta learn
That's another slang, right? That's another one? Code
I ain't gonna hold you. I learned that.
I don't know none of these words you said.
Like, I know I learned that from me being in trouble with the law and everything.
So code switch mean knowing when to not be street and knowing when
to be cordial, when to be professional.
Dang, my little cousin gonna think I'm mad cool after this. I'm about to be mad lit.
Baby.
I'm like, y'all out here code switching. Stop playing. Know how to code switch.
Baby, so being able to code switch.
Code switch? Is it code switch?
Switch.
Code switch?
Code switch.
Code, like a code.
A code, yeah.
Like A-B, up, down.
Yeah, code switch.
Code.
Dang,
I am.
I learned that from being in trouble with the law.
That's crazy.
From when I was 16 and whatever. Feel me? I had a little program after my courts and whatever. And more of the case, they was telling me it's a lot of people that don't know how to code switch. They'll come into a job environment with the street environment and expecting things to work out the street way.
Wow.
Certain times you got to isolate yourself from that. And now, as you're saying, as switching it with the music, and really, it correlates with each other because you could put the street shit in your music, but then again, it's certain things that you can diverse yourself from.
Right.
For me, don't be incriminating yourself, saying too much names. You can speak in third person.
Right.
Let me tell a story like King Von did.
Yeah.
I mean, speaker knockers. There's certain ways how you really could write that rule book out. It's just people just don't see it, or they just too focused or too caught up in just I'ma just put this out, or fuck that nigga, he killed my dads, or you feel me? So it's certain things, and then people that don't have that focus, I'll tell them just stay on the path that you're on. I mean, say you're not on the street shit. You're not
leave it alone. Ain't for you.
I mean, it's not for you. You on your J. Cole. Your slow motion is better than
Cole.
Yeah, you on your J. Cole. You're not really talking about the streets.
I thought it was another
you
term.
giving a little your little 2 cents about the street, but then you go back into the politicals of the music.
You're trying to be in and out. You got to be one or the other.
Don't make your stay over.
Be a civilian or be I don't know the other word. What's the opposite of civilian?
I guess.
Or
outsider, civilian, outsider.
Oh, all right.
Feel me?
That's cool, yo. You should do a whole song explaining all these terminologies, because I know none of them.
I probably could do that.
Yo, I'm telling you, you could do a big L, kind of what he did, Ebonics. You could do a newer version of that. I mean, kill it. You better do it before somebody hit us. Get that idea. Yeah. So you could do that. So yo, definitely, man. I appreciate you coming out, talking to me, sitting, chopping it up. So I do something here a little different. Top 5, but you got to put them in a sports reference. Basketball. You got to explain the position you put the person in and why. Okay. You the GM, so you got to construct your team. Top 5, dead or alive. Producers, everybody.
Anybody famous? Anybody famous?
You can do famous. You can do anybody.